Hi there and welcome to Techopia. If you haven't noticed just yet, SaaS North is in Ottawa over the next couple days, and we are here today with the conference director of SaaS North. Meena, thank you so much for taking some time. I know you've been hustling and running around. You look spectacular, like you can do this all day long. I would be exhausted by this point in time, and it's only like halfway through the day. But this is a big day. This is a big day for SaaS. This is a big day for business. It's a big day for Ottawa. For yourself, what was really the goal with SaaS North, and what was your goal this year, maybe more so than the previous year?
So, year one, you don't have as much of an idea as to who's going to show up, who's really interested in attending and participating. We knew that the SaaS ecosystem needed to be brought together. And what we saw was we got a lot of people that are, CEOs, founders, C-suite, lots of investors, people in marketing, sales, customer success. We've built content for all of these different people this year. We have a really active investor zone happening over the course of 2 days. I've already seen in our matchmaking tool over 170 meetings have been booked between investors and founders. The breakout sessions are full, they're getting great reviews, and that's really what we want. We want people to walk away with great content and great networking.
Now, I know a key theme with SaaS North is, yes, making those introductions, but also allowing these companies that come here to think about how can they grow, how can they scale. Do you feel that, I think this year, I feel there's just this vibrant atmosphere period here, which there is every single year, but I feel this year it really has been the theme from the beginning, and I think that, especially in the space where we are with Canada and Ottawa and in North South, this is really the right time.
Yeah. So, last year we had started this conference and we kept referencing it as Canada's SaaS conference, Canada's SaaS event. And it is that. But this year we've shifted to saying, it's more than that. It's about helping all SaaS companies scale up. The attendees here aren't just from Canada. We have attendees and speakers from around the world, and we're going to continue to build and grow upon that year over year. But we're really, hitting home the scale up theme.
No, I love the fact that we literally have access to, as you say, speakers from all over the place, companies from all over the country and all around the world, and it's wonderful to bring them here. Now, I guess for yourself, where do you see this go in the future? What would you really like to continue to achieve with SaaS North?
So we'd obviously like to continue helping it grow, increasing the number of attendees that are here, constantly adding different features, looking at what's the market appetite right now. Do we need to add more marketing content? Do we need to incorporate workshops? We'll continue to adapt the structure and the format of this conference to meet the needs of the SaaS attendees that are here.
Okay. Now, there's still a little bit of time left for those of you that's watching this now. There is still a lot of things to do over this conference. There's so much, I feel like I'm sitting here, I'm missing out on something. And that's pretty much, you can barely grab something to drink and you're like, oh, I'm missing out on some workshop. But maybe what is coming up and what's taken place, let's just talk about this as an overview. What do you feel the most proud of over this year's event that you feel that you've been able to pull together that's really stepped things up?
So one of the things that I mentioned was the investor matchmaker tool in the investor zone. So that's really been a new feature this year. We're also doing a little bit more facilitated networking. So there's several different people today and tomorrow that are running facilitated conversations at our round tables. So at about 3:15 to 3:45, you'll see 8 tables outside, each with different topics, really niche, and groups deep diving and discussing those different conversations. Last year we had the happy hours on both days, which we're doing again this year, and that'll be great. We're also really excited at some of the speakers we've been able to pull in this year. David Skok of Matrix Partners is presenting at lunch, and I'm so excited to hear him speak. I'm excited to hear Stelly speak. I'm thrilled that Allison Pickens from Gainsight is going to be, kicking things off tomorrow. So some of the caliber of speakers is just, it's wonderful.
Wonderful, fantastic. Well, congratulations on a great conference. And for anybody that is considering that maybe for some strange reason they missed out this year, how can they engage again with SaaS North? Because I know you got a lot of partners, you have a lot of people that you have booths available, you have the ability to attend. There's all kinds of different options how to get involved. how can they engage with you?
Yeah. Well, start off with following us on Twitter. It's at SaaS North. Our website's really straightforward, saasnorth.com. You can subscribe, keep in touch with the news in terms of when our special offers coming out after each conference. We like to do a little something for our alumni attendees, so we'll definitely be sharing that next week as well. But yeah, look at our website, look at our community partners, our sponsors, our speakers, see if you know somebody and attend with them next year.
Well, thank you so much, Meena. I appreciate it. And congratulations on a great conference yet again. We look forward to seeing you guys at SaaS North.